Hello, I'm Shane Milach from Thrive Themes, and it's time for another general update. So in this video, I want to give you a quick idea and overview of what the different teams in Thrive Themes are working on. So first of all, the most important announcement here is that we are working on a project to improve our support. So we're growing our support team, and we're also testing some new technology with the goal of making support faster and more convenient. If you're a customer and you've needed support recently, I'm sure you're unfortunately familiar with this. You've probably noticed that waiting times have been longer than usual. And this has a lot to do with the release of Thrive Architect. On the one hand, the transition from Content Builder to Architect caused an increase in support. And also sales went up, so we're getting more new customers and more members, and we basically haven't been able to keep up with the increased demand. So this is something that we obviously want to fix. This is a very important priority, and that's something that we're working on. I also mentioned this because of two products that I already mentioned in the last general update. The first is Thrive Apprentice, our course building platform, and the second is Thrive Comments. Now, both of these products are basically ready to go, and if you're a Thrive member, you already have access to Thrive Apprentice. But we won't release these products yet, at least not for this month, because we want to make sure that we have the resources on the support side to be able to provide support for any issues that arise with the new products. So right now would be a bad time to release them. We want to make sure that we have the support resource in place. But apart from that, these products are basically ready. Now, if you're a Thrive member, we might also release Thrive Comments this month already. Again, depends a bit on the support situation, but public releases to make them available for non-members, we're definitely going to hold off on that for a while. So I wanted to mention that because these products were already mentioned in the last update, and you might be wondering where are they at. So yeah, they're ready, but we're going to figure out the support thing first before public release. You can get a preview or a taste of Thrive Comments though right now. So if you're on the blog post, you can scroll down here. Thrive Comments is currently active and running on this website. So you can try it out, at least from the visitor facing side. You can get an idea of what this plugin does and what it feels like. All right, so with that said, we will be continuing to push out new features and improvements to the products even as we're holding off on new product releases. So in Thrive Apprentice, you'll be able to add additional structure to your course content by dividing courses up into different chapters and presenting modules consisting of multiple courses. Then for Thrive Architect, we're working on a series of usability improvements. So we've been paying close attention to how people use it and what kinds of features inside Thrive Architect make intuitive sense and which features are maybe a bit confusing or not immediately clear, or what things are slowing you down. And we are working on various improvements and fixes to just make it even more seamless and even more intuitive to work with. So one of the things that we've seen is that often there's a lot of scrolling needed in the sidebar, and we're working on a series of improvements that will reduce the need and the amount of scrolling up and down you need to do in the sidebar as you work with Thrive Architect. The next major Thrive Architect related thing we're working on is A/B testing. So we've been talking about this for a long time. Of course, people have been asking us ever since you've seen the A/B testing feature in Thrive Leads. We have a very robust and advanced A/B testing system in Thrive Leads, really unlike anything else you can find in a WordPress plugin. And we have been looking to bring that to make testing available on landing pages as well. And that is, now that Thrive Architect is done and ready, that is something we finally begun working on. So that's the next major update that's coming to Thrive Architect, is A/B testing for landing pages. And then one more major thing that we're working on is, of course, a new theme. So again, now that Thrive Architect is released and ready, we're using it as the basis for creating our new theme. Now, this new theme will replace all of the previous themes, and it will basically apply the same philosophy that led to Thrive Architect to the idea of a theme builder. So with Thrive Architect, basically we look at WordPress and we look at the editing capabilities within WordPress and we say, this isn't very good, right? This doesn't give us the features and the power that we want in order to build conversion optimized, business optimized websites. So we replace the functionality entirely with something new. And we're going to do the same with themes. So WordPress in customizability has gotten better. There's this theme customizer, which is kind of almost live, right? But still, it's quite limited. It's slow, it's abstract. So we're basically going to do away with that entirely, and we're going to build an entirely separate theme layout builder. We want to bring the same instant front-end live editing to editing your theme and your layouts that we've already brought to your content and landing pages with Thrive Architect. The goal here is the same, right? With Thrive Architect, we're looking at what are the pages and layouts you want to be able to build. And among those, what are the most important things you need for a conversion optimized content and landing pages? And we build an editor that enables all of that as easily as possible. With the themes, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to look at what kind of website do you want to be able to build, and what are the most important conversion optimized, business focused features that such a website should have. And we're going to build the editor, the front end builder that allows you to create anything you want within that conversion optimized frame. So those are the major things we're working on. All of these is basically, there's no ETA yet. I can't exactly tell when we're going to be closer to release for any of these things, but that's the idea of what the teams in Thrive Themes are working on. And of course, while you wait for these major updates to come along, we'll continue releasing new templates, new template sets for Thrive Architect, as well as various smaller fixes and improvements. So I hope this update satisfies your curiosity somewhat, and I hope you're as excited about the things we're working on as we are. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Leave a comment below, and at the same time, you can check out Thrive comments while you're at it.